Back-to-back, Carlos Alcaraz wins his second straight Wimbledon title as he beats Novak Djokovic in straight sets. What's up, everybody? It's John Eric Poli here, continuing my final little bit of coverage here of this year's Wimbledon Championships. And just like that, as soon as you blink your eye, the tournament is all over. And it was a fun and exciting 2 weeks on the grass courts at Wimbledon. And it ends with Carlos Alcaraz winning his second straight championship. Let's just start there. Before we talk about Novak Djokovic, let's give Carlos Alcaraz his respect as the champion. We'll start with him here today. And all I got to say is, guys, we are witnessing something special. This kid is an absolute talent. He's a young phenom. At just 21 years of age, he claims his fourth major championship, his second Wimbledon. This kid is absolutely incredible. There's not a part of his game that he's bad at. He's just absolutely incredible. And I bet you when it's all said and done, now granted, we don't have a crystal ball here, that we can't predict the future, but most likely the way this is going, you know, God-giving, there's no injuries or anything. When this is all said and done, Carlos Alcaraz is going to be one of the greatest players of all time. There's not, like I said, not a thing that this kid does that is not absolutely incredible. And just look at this match here today, just going right through Novak Djokovic, who is arguably the best player of all time with complete ease. But let's just talk here about Novak Djokovic. Just a little bit of parity here on this year's championship win. It was nothing like how it was last year when Carlos Alcaraz won. Last year when Alcaraz beat Novak Djokovic, it was a big eye-opening thing there, right? Going 5 sets with Novak, beating him the way that he did. It was Djokovic making the critical errors down the stretch, not Alcaraz. It was Alcaraz beating Novak in a tiebreaker, which last year was so rare to see happen. This year's Novak, completely different story. It hasn't been a pretty 2024, and still to date here we are sitting here in July, right after Wimbledon, and Novak Djokovic has yet to beat a top 10 player in the world. He made the run to this Wimbledon final without beating a top 10 player in the world. Now, still, give Novak his credit. He still made it to a Wimbledon final, and doing so at 3 weeks after having knee surgery. Absolutely incredible. And I thought Novak played in the third set, at least anyway, played a lot better. But early on, those first 2 sets, he got absolutely steamrolled. And I think the big thing here, the story of this match was the net points. Carlos Alcaraz, at least heading into that tiebreaker, I didn't get what the final stats ended up being, but headed into that third set tiebreaker, he was 15 out of 20 on net points. Absolutely dominated it. Novak Djokovic, I thought, had the right idea by a lot serve and volley and getting aggressive heading to the net there, but I believe he was something like 25 out of 49 at net points. There's a lot of chances he had. I thought he missed a lot of shots, a lot of big opportunities at the net, and that ultimately was the story of this matchup here. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it is Carlos Alcaraz, your 2024 Wimbledon champion. He's putting together quite the stretch here. Like I said, 4 major championships overall, but just won Roland Garros a month ago. Now follows it up with Wimbledon. And I know Jannik Sinner was the best player in the world for the majority of this year, but that's completely flipped right now. Carlos Alcaraz, the best player in the world right now. 0 questions asked. The kid's absolutely phenomenal. So this one last time before I head out, just want to give a big congratulations to the back-to-back Wimbledon champ, Carlos Alcaraz.